Have you ever noticed someone glancing your way and wondered if there's more to that look than meets the eye? Can a smile or a brief chat hold deeper emotions? Welcome to Stoic Journey. Today, we're exploring a world where actions convey more than words. Stay with us as we uncover 12 subtle hints that a woman might be interested in you, even if she's trying to keep it under wraps. If any of these resonate with you, the final one might completely change how you perceive every interaction. Welcome to our exploration of the subtle signs of attraction. It's a familiar situation. You meet someone, feel a connection, but aren't sure if the feeling is mutual. Is she just being polite? Or is there something behind her smiles and looks? Today, we're not just identifying these signs, we're giving you the tools to understand them. By the end of this video, you'll be better equipped to read between the lines and recognize if someone special is signaling their interest. Let's dive in. Number 1. Airplay and mirroring body language. Have you ever caught her casually running her fingers through her hair while she's talking to you? This classic gesture, often dismissed as a simple habit, is actually much more meaningful. It's a subconscious act of grooming, a natural response when a woman is in the presence of someone she finds attractive. When a woman is interested, she might touch her hair, twirl it around her fingers, or even flick it back over her shoulder. These actions, though subtle, are strong indicators that she's trying to present herself in the best light, even if she's not fully aware of it. But the signs of attraction don't stop there. Another powerful yet often overlooked indicator is the concept of mirroring. Mirroring is when she unconsciously mimics your body language, reflecting your movements as a way to create a sense of connection. If you lean in during the conversation, notice if she does the same. If you cross your arms or legs, pay attention to whether she follows suit. This mirroring behavior is a sign of rapport, signaling that she feels comfortable with you and is subconsciously trying to establish a deeper connection. These small, almost imperceptible actions speak volumes about her interest in you. They reveal a desire to be in sync, create harmony between the two of you, even in the most subtle ways. The next time you're in a conversation with her, take a moment to observe her behavior more closely. Is she playing with her hair more frequently than usual? Does her body language seem to mirror yours? These are silent yet powerful signals that she might be harboring feelings she's not yet ready to voice. Understanding these cues can give you a clearer picture of her true feeling, allowing you to navigate the interaction, greater insight and awareness. Number 2. Quick glances. When a woman is interested in you but is trying to keep her feelings under wraps, her eyes often become a revealing clue, like a telltale heart. One of the most telling signs is how frequently she glances in your direction. These quick, fleeting looks are much more than casual observations. They're windows into a hidden interest. It's as if she's playing a careful game of gaze and retreat. She steals a look to connect with you, but just as quickly, she diverts her eyes to maintain an air of mystery and avoid revealing too much. Understanding the role of eye contact in human psychology is crucial here. Direct eye contact can be incredibly intense and revealing, often making emotions difficult to conceal. If she likes you, she might find it hard to maintain steady eye contact due to the depth of the feelings involved. Instead, she opts for brief, shy glances, allowing her to connect with you momentarily without fully exposing her emotion. So, if you notice her eyes darting toward you and then quickly pulling away, especially when your gazes meet, it's a significant indicator of her interest. These brief, yet telling glances are her subtle way of reaching out to you while still trying to mask her true feeling. They're fleeting moments, but they hold a lot of weight in understanding her emotions. These glances are like silent messages, filled with meaning, hinting at her attraction while she tries to maintain her composure. So next time, pay close attention to these momentary connections. They might reveal more than words ever could. Number 3. Inviting body language. Body language often communicates a person's feelings with a clarity that words can't always match. When a woman is interested in you but trying not to make it too obvious, her body language can reveal subtle signals of attraction. These signals might be more telling than anything she actually says. Pay close attention to gestures that seem welcoming and open. These are the signs that her interest might be deeper than she's letting on. For instance, if she leans in closer during your conversations, it's a strong indication that she's not just engaged mentally, but also physically drawn to you. Similarly, if she uncrosses her arms, adopting a more open posture, or points her feet in your direction, these actions suggest she's comfortable with you and potentially interested in something more than just a casual interaction. An inclined posture, where she tilts her body towards you, or uncrossed arms that create an open space between you, indicate that she's receptive to your presence. These nonverbal cues are her body's way of showing that she's not only engaged in the conversation, possibly intrigued by you on a deeper level. On the other hand, defensive body language can send a different message. If her arms are crossed or her feet are pointed away from you, it often signifies disinterest or a desire to maintain some distance. These closed-off gestures are typically signs that she might not be as receptive to your presence, or is consciously trying to maintain a barrier between you. So the next time you're with her, take a moment to observe how she positions herself. Does she seem to be physically opening up to you? Is her body language inviting and engaged? These small, subtle cues can provide valuable insight into her true feelings. Even if she's trying to keep her emotions under wraps, her body language might be giving away more than she realizes. Paying attention to these signals can help you understand her level of interest and possibly even detect feelings that she's hesitant to express openly. Number 4. Choosing to sit near you. It's a simple yet significant action that can reveal a lot about her feelings. When a woman likes you but is trying to keep those feelings under wraps, her choice of where to sit can be a subtle yet telling sign. It's not just about finding a comfortable spot. It's about choosing proximity to you. This decision is often more intentional than it seems. In various scenarios, whether at work, in a classroom, or during social gatherings, her seating choice can speak volume. Take note of where she chooses to sit in different situations. Does she often opt for a spot near you, even when there are plenty of other options available? If you notice this consistent pattern, it's likely not just a coincidence. It's a deliberate decision that allows her to be within your immediate environment, where she can more easily engage in conversations with you and share in mutual experiences. This closeness isn't just about convenience. It's a subtle way of saying she enjoys your company and wants to be near you, all while avoiding being too overt about her feelings. By choosing to sit close, she creates opportunities for interaction, making it easier to strike up conversations or share small moments together. The quiet, nonverbal way of showing her interest without making it too obvious. This behavior often goes unnoticed, but it can be one of the most reliable indicators of attraction. So, the next time you find yourselves in the same room, take a moment to observe where she decides to sit. Is she consistently choosing a spot close to you, even when other seats are available? This subtle choice can be a quiet yet clear indication of her interest, signaling that she values being near you and enjoys your presence. While it may seem like a small detail, it can provide significant insight into her feelings, revealing her desire to be close to you in a way that's both understated and meaningful. Number 5. Seeking your attention. When a woman is interested in you but is trying to keep those feelings discreet, she might still find subtle ways to engage your attention. These efforts can manifest in various forms, often woven into her behavior and interactions with you. From the way she talks to the activities she participates in when you're around, there are often small but significant cues that she's trying to catch your eye. Pay close attention to how she acts when you're in her presence. Does she seem to put in a little extra effort to be funny, perhaps cracking more jokes or making witty remarks? Maybe she tells stories that align with your interests or brings up topics she knows you're passionate about. These actions are far from random. They're carefully chosen to capture your attention and resonate with what you enjoy. It's her way of drawing you in and creating a connection. Even if she's not ready to make her feelings obvious, These subtle efforts to engage you are not just coincidences. They are nonverbal cues of her feelings, small gestures that speak to her interest in you. By focusing on what you like or finding ways to make you laugh, she's trying to stand out in your eyes without openly revealing her emotions. She might ask for your opinion on a subject she knows you're knowledgeable about, or share experiences that she knows will resonate with you. All these actions are designed to build rapport and ensure she remains on your radar. So the next time you find yourselves sharing the same space, take a moment to observe her behavior. Is she making an effort to stand out to you, to engage you in conversation or activities that align with your interests? These seemingly small actions can be telling signs of her subtle interest, signaling that she values your attention and wants to connect with you on a deeper level. While she might be trying to keep her feelings under wraps, these efforts to engage your attention are clear indicators she's interested in you, even if she's not ready to openly express it yet. Number 6. Engaging in shared interests and activities. When a woman likes you but is trying to keep her feelings hidden, she might subtly begin to align her interests with yours. This can manifest in various ways, such as her appearing at events or places you often frequent, engaging in conversations about topics she knows you're passionate about, or even taking up hobbies that you enjoy. These actions are more than mere coincidence. They're intentional efforts to create common ground and build shared experience. Pay attention to the signs of her taking an interest in your world. Does she casually bring up a movie or book that you've mentioned liking? Has she started showing up at a community event or social gathering that you're involved in? Perhaps you've noticed that she's begun learning about a sport, game, or hobby that you're deeply passionate about. These are all subtle yet powerful indicators that she's trying to connect with you on a deeper level by immersing herself in the things that you love. This effort to engage with your interests isn't just about being around you. It's about understanding and participating in the activities that matter to you, which is a strong indicator of attraction. By aligning her interests with yours, she's showing that she values what you care about and wants to share in those experiences with you. It's her way of building a bond, creating moments of connection that go beyond superficial interaction. Number 7. The meaningful smile. Let's begin with something as simple yet profoundly telling as a smile. When a woman likes you but is trying to keep those feelings under wraps, her smile can be one of the first subtle clues that reveal her true emotions. A smile might seem like a small gesture, but it can speak volumes in the intricate dance of attraction. Pay close attention to how she smiles when she sees you. Is it just a polite, customary smile, a mere curve of the lips? Or does her entire face light up, with her eyes shining and her expression softening? This type of smile, one that reaches her eyes and brightens her entire face, is often more than just a sign of friendliness. It's a ray of sunshine, reserved especially for you. When you notice that her smile is consistently more radiant around you, it suggests that there's something deeper behind it, an affection she might not be ready to voice just yet. In the subtle world of nonverbal communication, a smile is often the first step, a silent way of expressing warmth and interest without saying a word. It's an involuntary response that can reveal more than she might intend, especially if it happens naturally and frequently in your presence. A genuine smile like this can be a strong indicator of her feelings, a small but significant signal of her attraction. So, the next time you're with her, take a moment to really observe her smile. Does it seem brighter, warmer, or more genuine when she's with you? If so, it might be telling you a story she's not quite ready to speak aloud. Her smile could be the beginning of a narrative of affection, quietly hinting at the feelings she's keeping beneath the surface. In the dance of attraction, this simple yet profound gesture might be her way of starting the conversation, one smile at a time. Number 8. Exposing her neck. We delve into a gesture that's often overlooked, yet holds deep significance: the exposure of the neck. At first glance, this action might seem simple or even unconscious, but within the language of body signals, a woman exposing her neck carries profound meaning. This gesture can manifest in various subtle ways, whether it's tilting her head back slightly, wearing attire with open necklines, or casually brushing her hair aside to reveal her neck. But why is this seemingly small action so significant? The neck is one of the most vulnerable areas of the body. By exposing it, she's subconsciously displaying a level of vulnerability and openness towards you. This gesture isn't just about comfort. It's a sign of trust and an unspoken invitation to get closer. It's a way of communicating that she feels safe and at ease in your presence, allowing you to see a side of her that's both delicate and sincere. This action is deeply rooted in primal instincts. In the animal kingdom, exposing the neck is often a sign of submission and openness, a way of showing that there is no threat. These primal instincts subtly influence human interactions as well. When a woman reveals her neck in your presence, it's a nonverbal cue that she feels a connection with you, one that's based on trust and a desire to be closer. So, the next time you're interacting with her, take note if she frequently exposes her neck. Is she tilting her head back while listening to you, or brushing her hair aside to reveal this sensitive area? These actions might seem subtle, but they're potent indicators of her interest and comfort level with you. This gesture is not just a casual movement, it's a deeply instinctual signal of her attraction, signaling that she's open to more intimate and meaningful interactions. Understanding this can give you valuable insight into how she truly feels, even when words remain unspoken. Number 9. Lip licking and nervous gestures. When a woman is attracted to someone but trying to keep those feelings under wraps, her body language often betrays her true emotion, revealing more than she might intend. One such subtle yet telling cue is lip licking. While this might seem like a casual habit, when done frequently in your presence, it can carry a deeper meaning. Lip licking can be a sign of nervous anticipation, as if she's subconsciously preparing herself for something more. It can also be an unconscious attempt to draw attention to her lips, which is a classic and age-old sign of attraction. This small gesture, though easy to overlook, can be a powerful indicator of her interest. Another telltale sign of hidden attraction is nervousness, which often manifests through various behaviors. You might notice her fidgeting, playing with her jewelry or clothes, or even stuttering slightly when speaking to you. These signs of nervousness are particularly revealing if they seem to occur primarily when she's around you. It's as if her body and mind are caught in a state of excitement and anxiety, unsure of how to manage the mixed emotions she's experiencing. The flutter of attraction can cause her to feel both thrilled and uneasy, leading to these subtle but significant changes in her behavior. So, the next time you're in her company, take a moment to observe these subtle signs. Does she seem to lick her lips more often when talking to you? Do her hands tremble slightly? Or does she appear unusually fidgety, adjusting her clothes or playing with her hair or accessories? These small actions, while seemingly insignificant, could be her body's way of expressing the feelings she's trying to keep hidden. They reflect her internal struggle between wanting to maintain composure and the natural excitement that comes with being around someone she's attracted to. Number 10. Remembering small details. When a woman likes you but is trying to keep it under wraps, one of the most telling signs is how she remembers the little details about you. This goes beyond just having a good memory. It shows that she's paying close attention to everything you say and do. For example, if she recalls your favorite book, story you mentioned briefly, or even your pet's name after only hearing it once, it's a clear sign that she's genuinely interested in you and what matters to you. These small memories aren't just coincidental. They reflect her effort to connect with you on a deeper level. By remembering and bringing up these details in conversation, she's subtly expressing her interest, showing that she values what you share and wants to build a stronger connection. In relationships, it's often these little things that say the most about someone's true feeling. So, the next time you're talking with her, pay attention to how much she remembers. These seemingly minor details might actually reveal her the deeper affection and interest in you. Number 11. Indirect compliments. When a woman likes you but is trying not to make it obvious, her compliments may be subtle and cleverly woven into your conversation. These compliments aren't the straightforward kind that immediately stand out as praise. Instead, they're nuanced and often presented as casual remarks that seem almost offhand. For example, she might comment on your sense of humor in a group setting, highlighting how much she enjoys your jokes. Or she may express appreciation for your insights during a discussion, acknowledging your intelligence or perspective in a subtle way. These compliments are typically framed in a manner that doesn't directly convey, "I like you," but rather suggests an admiration for your qualities. They're her way of recognizing and appreciating the things she likes about you, without making her feelings too obvious. Paying attention to these indirect compliments is crucial, because they're her way of expressing admiration while keeping her true feelings under wraps. It's a safe method for her to show she's impressed by you, allowing her to express interest without the risk of direct rejection. So, the next time you're in conversation with her, tune in to the subtleties of her words. Listen closely to how she phrases her compliments and what she chooses to highlight about you. The compliments that might seem hidden in plain sight could be her way of revealing a deeper interest, providing you with insight into her feelings without her having to state them directly. Number 12. Extra effort in appearance. This is a telltale sign when a woman likes you, but is trying not to make it too obvious. While it's common for people to pay attention to their appearance, noticeable changes or enhancements in how she presents herself when she knows she'll be seeing you can be particularly significant. If you observe that there's an increase in the effort she puts into her appearance, such as wearing more stylish or flattering outfits, buying makeup more meticulously, or experimenting with new hairstyles, it's worth noting. These changes aren't just about looking good in general. They're specifically aimed at catching your attention. This extra effort in her appearance is a subtle form of nonverbal communication. It's her way of expressing her interest in you, hoping to stand out in your eyes. By enhancing her look, she's signaling that she cares about how you perceive her, and she's putting in the effort to make a positive impression. So, the next time you're around her, take a moment to notice any changes in her appearance. Is she dressing up more than usual, or trying out a new look when she knows you'll be there? These small but deliberate adjustments could be a subtle yet clear sign that she's trying to impress you. It's her way of quietly letting you know that your opinion matters to her, and that she's interested in catching your eye, even if she's not ready to express her feelings outright. As we wrap up our exploration of the 12 subtle signs that a woman likes you but is trying not to show it, take a moment to reflect on these cues and consider how they might appear in your own interactions. Being able to recognize these signs can be the key to unlocking hidden emotions and uncovering potential connections that may not be immediately obvious. Now, I'd like to turn it over to you, our viewers. Have you noticed any of these signs in someone you know? Or perhaps you've found yourself sending out these signals without realizing it. We'd love to hear your stories. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's learn from each other's insights and perspective. If you found this video helpful, please remember to like, subscribe, and share it with others. Your engagement helps us continue to create content that delves into the fascinating complexities of human connection. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Thank you for watching, and keep an eye out for those subtle signs in your future encounters. They might just reveal more than you expect.